Happy Sunday, April, whatever day it is on Sunday. I can't even tell. Anyhow, I don't like this chunky pillar. It is just way too massive. So I need to figure out a way to streamline that down. I do have like one stud distance I can play with and make it a 4x5, which will throw off some of the dimensions of other stuff. So that'd be kind of annoying. But I mean, honestly, I don't see that being such a differentiator in this thing. So that idea is going to have to be switched up somehow. Not sure what I'm going to do there. And I'm not going to spend too much time thinking about it right this minute. Anyhow, got some mail in. In here, I got an order from DD Bricks, and then someone on one of the Facebook groups was buying the clearance, and he bought some sets, and I paid him what the clearance price was, plus a little extra for his time and effort. But from DD Bricks, I also got the next set that was on my childhood sets list, stuff that I had as a kid, that I sold, and now I'm trying to rebuy the particular sets. The question is, where's it gonna go? Let's see. Ooh. There we go. Nice. So yeah, DD Bricks order. It's my first time ordering from them, and like everyone raves about DD Bricks, and yeah, I can see why. I mean, the parts all look in great quality. You know, dumped it out earlier and dug through. Some of it's for New Hiroshima / Neo Atlanta, and some of it is for the store. In particular, these two bags. So I'm pretty sure these are all supposed to be just regular quality. I was going to check that over before I committed anything. But that helps for some of the troopers, some of the Mandalorians. I forget, but I need to go through these because you can tell these are 3 pair of legs, so I can build some more of them. I can definitely build something in here, I'm sure. I don't have any heads. Yeah, so I did an accessory sort the other day. Hi. Got some like basic categories broken out. I was going to sort them and list them. I was like, I need to spend less time doing like tiny little batches all the time. Here and there, it's fine. But so energy, translucent gems, stuff like that. Anything spear-like and axe-like when there. And then down here, we've got swords and knives, and there's some like the white hilt stuff. Anything projectile / gun is in here. I've got 2 things of plants, 1 thing of food, and creatures and any of those little micro figs are in there. Tools. And it's just such a broad category. So there's like handcuffs, syringes, life preservers, and then this is like head stuff, extra. So like the Black Panther ears, the little things going, Cinderella or whatever. And that's in addition to the other categories I already had with hair and space accessories. Here's another bin that's probably too similar to that bin that I should probably combine. Yeah, so lots of stickered and tiled pieces for the cube or any other future stuff like that. Probably got in some 8x8 grill plates. They make like the walkway that's around. Sorry, these allergies. The walkway that's around the new Hishima cubes, and then all of the sets they got. So he had, he's an angel. He didn't have to do this, but he put all of like each set in its own bag, which he totally didn't have to do. So that's a completely new set to part out, different than the other one. But there's also some of the deep dark down there. So I now have 3 of those to part out, which will be a lot nicer of a part out situation than parting out just one by itself. And it's starting to get crowded in here again, so I definitely need to get to work on stuff. I'm waiting on like some information on my freelance project, but it's like due tomorrow, but I don't have enough information to do it, so I'm kind of like, guys. Sorry, my throat is, it's a lot right now. I bought the 1x1 and the 1x4s to use on this. Then I found out I had some 1x4s, but I used a bunch of just gray 1x1s. So I want to replace some of those, not all of them. I kind of like a little bit of, wear and tear variants. Yeah. So I guess the friend's boat is probably taking the most amount of space. So that would be one to part out decently soon. Then what I started doing is putting starting to put more of the new Hishima parts into some of these bins, because I need somewhere besides just filling up this table, somewhere to put the parts. And I have, currently at least, all of these wide ones up to here stickered, labeled, and ready to be used. So at least this entire block that isn't yet labeled, that I don't foresee using for a while. So at least for now, I can put the new Hishima parts in here and have a place for them to live. I need to trim the sides of some of these because they're sticking. So I'm going to do that first, I think. I'm going to get some of the new Hishima parts over here to help clean up some space. That includes there, and probably free up that bin finally from Green Grocer parts. We'll see. And then I really need to do some figs, but you know what I should do is make a friggin' list. Let's see. I did finish the new bin parts. So let's go ahead and scratch that off so we can feel good about scratching off something that was due, a week ago. Oh yeah, there's that dopamine hit. Now, power truck is going to happen. I sort of had a fig session, so I'll scratch it off just to make myself feel better. So, new list time. And what is today? Today is Sunday the 21st. I'll do this 3, 4, 27. Yeah, through Saturday. All right, pour out truck. from that haul that I had. I guess it's been about a year now, which is pretty crazy to think about, for me at least. I have the truck remaining. I have the Mindstorms remaining. And I have that Lego set that's been down there forever. It's a modular school, but it's fake Lego. I keep listing it for lower and lower amounts on the alternate Lego sites, and people ask me questions and get interested, but no one has followed through. So I think I'm down to like $300 now. It's 14,000 pieces, and online at other spots you can get it for 800. So people have a hard time spending that much on Lego, I guess. All right, we shall carry forward with one fig sesh. I'll bring forward power out CMFs. One of my goals, like with parting out the CMFs, is to have as many lots as I possibly can. So being able to part out the CMFs will definitely boost that straight away. I'll get, I'll lose a lot. Well, I won't part them all out. So if I have like 6 of one, I'll part out 4 or 5. But it'll automatically add a whole bunch of parts to the store, and a whole bunch of lots to the store. So if they have one fig, could have 10 different lots in it, depending on their accessories. So it'll be an auto gain per fig of 10 lots. So that's good there. That used clear bin. Just kind of getting rid of all this extra stuff that's sitting around, waiting to be dealt with. Let's put the new Hashima storage, put that in that way. Give me that to do. And I think that's plenty for right now. Maybe we can pick one set and part out. I'll just put it part out. One set. So we'll go with that, whether that's the friend's boat, because that takes up so much space. The Minecraft sets that just came in, either the Deep Dark or the other one, which I forget which set it is. Or Rocket or whatever. There's options, but I'll put parting out one of those as a goal for this week. We'll see if that actually happens, because I foresee it being a busy week with work and freelancing as well. So Lego takes the back seat for all of that. But, a girl can dream, right? These back on here. Started to disassemble that for the sake of connecting, but I was like, that tower is just way too junky. That is not going to, that is just too much. And I understand, mega structures having giant parts to them like that, but that's just too much. Let's be honest. I did prototype this out earlier for the top building. Kind of having probably on 1 or 2 sides. I can't remember if I showed this or not, but I ordered in my order from Skitz Bricks and from the other store, which I forget. I did get parts to be able to make that a reality. So I think I didn't order the snot bricks. We'll see. Anyhow, I'm rambling now. Let's get going, because I only have so much time left in my morning. What is that? I can't even see it from here. 4:53. I'm already down an hour. My kids will wake up as soon as 6, and I needed to take care of a bunch. Slight correction on the previous list of parting out the new bin. I parted it out, but I have yet to actually add most of it. So it's going to be a task that will have, I'm sure, very limited small return on time, but it's there and it needs to be done. Part of me wants to just dump that in all the used, but splitting it up means more lots, means more opportunities for people to come to the store. So yeah, it'll pay dividends eventually. It needs to happen. Morning, everyone. It is April the 23rd, 8 a.m. I just finished parting out the Rocket Raccoon mech set that we had. So over the weekend, my girls woke up early on Saturday or Sunday, one of those days, and so I gave them the option. They could, play quietly while Mama was asleep, or they could, help with the Lego or whatever. So they actually opted to help with the Lego. So my oldest parted out 6 of the Rocket Raccoon mech sets, and my youngest, they're 9 and 6. My youngest went through my brackets bin and basically sorted those down into individual part types. She's pretty good, quality, eye for detail. The only ones I think might be a couple that I just got to watch for are the brackets that, can go either way. But otherwise, I think she did a great job sorting through them all. Of course, and she's not going to know about the variants on this with the sharp corner and then the smooth corner. That's easy enough for me to go through as I do it. But it took her going through the bin of brackets about the same amount of time as the part out, and I went through several of the new parts bags that have been on the list for a while. So I'm down to just these 2, I believe. Yeah, just these 2 cups left, which, bricks are easy. And then some random, there's a couple friends sets. I might see if there's enough to actually build the friends people. We'll see. But anyhow, the Rocket Raccoon mech, I spent $42. They were $7 a piece at Walmart on clearance. I got 6 of them, and the part out value is $140. So that is what, 3.5-ish, just under 3.5. So I'm happy with that ratio. And excuse me. So that added 624 new parts, with 29 lots being new to the store. It's always happy for that. I got a few orders I need to pick. Some that came in over the weekend. This is Tuesday today. Some little. Sometimes I get them Monday, sometimes I don't. But I just got a big giant note. Someone from the Discord. He's building a Ninjago mock, which actually looks pretty freaking cool. So if you look that up, Ninjago City Towers on Road Brickable. Sorry, the allergies are still slaughtering me lately. But yeah, 6 orders total to pick, but you can see nothing is super large. I mean, his is 16 lots of 96 items, which isn't too bad. There's 3, 4, and 4. 4 items, 4 lots, 4 items, 4 lots. Those 3. There's 13 with 16, and then 1 with 30. So nothing that's too terribly difficult. But I do need to get some of these picked. We have 2 from the 20th, and we're the 23rd now. Of course, the mail going out yesterday was the first day it could have. Speaking of shipping speeds and such, there's one. I'm going to put the camera in lower so I can find the order. I placed an order with a store, and I will protect the guilty or the innocent or whatever. This is the kind of stuff that I don't care to do. So, for instance, I placed the order on the 12th. It got shipped on the 21st. That's 9 days later to just ship out an order. It's 119 items on 6 lots, so it's not, anything too crazy. And here's the order. And I'm pretty sure I bought out all of those clips, so it was, if you had them, you could just dump them in. But between that shipping time and you had an insurance fee that I didn't have a choice on. There's an additional charge, and his store fees, or their store fees, have like $1 per 50 lots or something. I don't know. It was a lot. I had a coupon. That was part of the reason why I did it when I came to the store. But between those fees, the fees almost made me not do it. And the items were, decently priced, but they weren't like, oh man, I got to shop here. But yeah, I almost didn't do the fees. If I didn't have a coupon, I wouldn't have bothered. And then now seeing that shipping time, I'm definitely not going to be returning there. Which is a bit of a bummer because the person is someone I've interacted with before. So it's always a little bit awkward. But yeah, I don't think it's wise to have extra fees and stuff. Like, either just do a flash shipping, build that into your prices, whatever you gotta do. But it's just extra fees here and there. It just turns people away. I mean, the store has good rating. It's got lots of buyers and such, but it's just funny how it all works out that way. Anyhow, so I'll pick these orders probably here in a bit, and I'll stop if anything's super interesting. How's everyone doing? It is Thursday, the 25th of April, and been I'm gonna say big, not big in the grand scheme of things, but big for me, day of uploading. Part of it is I got rid of all of the cups, which are sitting right there, and then I'm going to flip over my prescription details. There was a bin here that I got rid of. There was a bag that was here. This one, which had like some horses and a dragon and stuff in it. So that all got uploaded. And then I uploaded the brackets that were on the floor, which are now all pretty much too big for the drawer. So I'll have to reconfigure how all of those are. But part of that is because when I did it initially, I had like a mixture of, different kinds because I didn't have enough. But now I definitely have enough where I can put, all of these kinds in a wide drawer instead of being mixed in with other types. So with that, before I hit up this upload, we are at 119,696 parts. Or sorry, 119,948 parts. So 52 more parts to push ourselves to 120. We are 101 lots shy of 11,000 lots, which is pretty awesome. And you can see we've had 262 items with 94 lots. So a lot of single uploads. Not a ton of value, but pretty decent. Better than yesterday at $9. So before I clicked over this upload, I wanted to record so we could enjoy the moment of crossing 120,000 together. Save that. And export that. Upload sent wanted list. This is $30 worth of things. That brings us up to 174 on the day. It's more like 180, probably 185, because I had a couple of things that were an item in the store, like a horse, that I just increased the amount and put it where it belonged rather than running it through Brickstore. So now that we have that, let's open up our store. Slide that on over here. Get the spreadsheet ready. Scroll down, baby, down. 120,426 items. So we have crossed 120,000. And then some. We have 10,917, so we are only 83 lots away from 11,000, which brings us closer to that. I like to have a 10 to 1 parts to lots kind of thing. It's a little bit more than that just because they're 120 to 100 to 11. But yeah, close enough. And we're still at, we gained a fan yesterday, so that's cool. Always nice to see. We're still at the same amount of ratings. Let's go and update our thing to 12,760, which honestly, that's probably all me just doing this spreadsheet. But yeah, a nice milestone that I wanted to get to. So in December, I had a semi-soft goal of 200,000. By the end of this year to next December, I crossed 100,000. So we're 120 now, which means we're a little behind. But the past couple months have been pretty crazy busy. So that gets us to, we're basically 4 full months in. So 1/3 of the year, and we are 20%, so 1/5 of the way in. So we are behind by 13%. That makes sense, I guess. So, not too bad. I'll be happy if we cross, 150, 175. But 200 is kind of my, would like to make it goal. Yeah, so let's go ahead and we will close this stuff out. Finish out my regular workday doing work. And thank you for joining me so far on this journey.